Hi guys. I'm in the forests of beautiful northern British Columbia, and this is a response video to thirdeyerob video asking people about their mission. And so my mission is to help people on the journey to going into their heart, and I think that the heart is really important because we love from our heart, and also we create from our heart. That's it's kind of where we create a loving reality from. And couple interesting things about why I think the heart is so important is HeartMath has done some experiments about the heart, and this one experiment they would get people to sit in front of computer screens, and the computer would randomly show them a picture, like a cute and cuddly lovey picture, or like a scary picture or something like that, and it was totally random, and they hooked them up and stuff like that. They hooked their brain waves up and their heart waves up and stuff, and they found that the heart actually is the first to react to the stimulus, and not only that, the heart reacts a split second before the patient or the person, the experiment person, has actually seen the picture. So it's actually like precognition or something. Like we have precognition in our heart, and then our heart sends that up to our brain, and also our brain and heart are constantly in this kind of communication and stuff like that. But our heart is the first to get that. To get that and stuff. So I found that really interesting. And also, I believe it's the Blue Star prophecies. They say in the time of great change, which is also people use the word apocalypse, but really apocalypse just means great change. So at this time of great change, it says that the children of the world will come together and the children of the world will link through their hearts and become one being with one purpose. And I don't think this is hive mind stuff. I think it's basically says a big thing about unity. We'll come together, we'll unify basically under the banner of love and peace and compassion. Well, compassion is a form of love, or love is a form of compassion, or whatever. So yeah, I think that the heart is really important. And just on a more personal note, in the last 2 years, I think 2 years ago I started the journey kind of into my heart, I guess, and right now I feel such immense love coming from my heart. It's just unbelievable. I literally have a physical sensation in my heart, when I feel love coming out of it, when I feel it opening, when I feel my heart chakra opening. It's just the most beautiful feeling in the whole world. It's for any of the mothers out there, it's just like when you hold your baby for the first time. That really opens your heart, really does. So I think it's very important. And a few things happen in this journey into our heart. And one key milestone, I guess, is you see that everything is connected. And you not only see it, you feel it. You start to feel everything is connected as well. We're connected to each other, we're connected to the earth, and we're connected to the cosmos. And I think you really have to be in tune with your heart to really feel that connection with everything. And when you know that connection, then the illusion of separation just begins to dissipate, and it's you can't harm anyone else, can't be malicious or anything like that, and it's like you can't stand by anymore and see what's happening to the earth. I think it fuels you with this passion of like I am connected to this, therefore this is me, and look what's happening, and you can't, like it's like you can't allow it to happen anymore. And you start to just come from a place of like true love, like, which is like compassion. You start to come from this place of immense compassion. And also something really, really interesting that I just thought of is like, for some people to go into their hearts, it's really hard because like sometimes, like life happens and we have big hurts, big scars or whatever, in our hearts, and sometimes it's really painful to like look at that, because you have to, to go within, you have to look and you have to acknowledge it, and to do that it's scary sometimes, but the thing, when you realize you're all connected, like when you realize you're connected to everybody and the earth and the cosmos, you feel this strength. It's like the strength, like, you're not alone anymore, and it's like the united we stand, divided we fall kind of thing. You feel united with everything, and that gives you this immense heart strength to take on those really scary, tough things that you have to do. And also I'm a Theta Healing practitioner, and so that's kind of works into helping people go into their heart, because it is really hard to go into your heart when there's a lot of pain in there, and so Theta Healing really helps you without like drawing it out. I find traditional therapy sometimes is like you're looking at it, but you're looking at it from up here. Sometimes you gotta look at it and not judge it. You just gotta look at it, accept it, and then release it, because it's not gonna do you any good to feel any guilt or anything like that over it. You definitely have to acknowledge it, accept it, and release it. It's very important. And so the Theta Healing really kind of works into helping people go into their heart. I think that's about it. I'm just gonna check out my piece of paper here, make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, I wanted to mention two men who really like got me really excited and just kickstarted my journey towards my heart. First, it was Drumville Melchizedek, and his mission also is to help people go into their heart. And he's been working 40 years. Like 40 years, he's been studying meditation, living in the sacred space of the heart, and sacred geometry. Sacred geometry also was another milestone for me, understanding how everything was connected, and it's really beautiful. Like you see just beauty everywhere, and things start to make a little bit more sense, I think. And also Nassim Haramein. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And when I listened to it on YouTube. When I listened to Nassim Haramein's unified field theory, I was so friggin' excited. I started crying and dancing and freaking out. I was literally like beside myself with joy, because like I knew that was how it was. Like basically he proves mathematically and scientifically that we are all infinite, and he shows it through geometry, like sacred geometry, and I was like, that's it, like that is it. And I knew it, but in those really hard times I still doubted. And so just to see it presented in a way where I just couldn't doubt anymore. There's no doubt. It was just so beautiful. It was a really beautiful thing, and really really gave me a lot of faith. Yeah, so I definitely recommend. Those guys are both on YouTube. and they're just amazing. Yeah, Drunvalo Melchizedek has like a 2.5 hour lecture on YouTube. It's called Flower of Life, which I want to get that tattooed between my shoulder blades when I get enough money. And yeah, it's truly spectacular. You gotta have an open mind though with that. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you very much, Third Eye Rob, for asking that question of what's your mission. Oh, sorry, I wanted to say one other thing. Another reason why I think going into the heart is so important is I know that your heart holds your destiny and your mission. And if I can help people find purpose and find their mission in life, then I think that would be really wonderful. And I think also when you start going into the heart, you see lots of synchronicities happening, because you really feel you're really just like in the cosmic flow of things and going along your heart's path. And I think your heart's path will always lead to some kind of service. Yeah, I think that is it now. So I just wanted to say that you're all connected, you're all infinite, you're all beautiful, and you're all love. And I love you all very much. Thank you.